ChatGPT. Relate ACIM to the movie Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump through the lens of A Course in Miracles. Yam. Forrest Gump is a heartwarming exploration of innocence, trust, forgiveness, destiny, simplicity, and the surprising power of living without the ego's constant analysis. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, it becomes a beautiful lesson about the strength of innocence and the peace that comes from living in the present moment. At its heart, the movie asks, what happens when we stop trying to control life and simply trust? ACM answers, I will step back and let him lead the way. Innocence as strength. Forrest moves through life with a remarkable innocence. The world often mistakes innocence for weakness. ACM teaches that innocence is strength because it reflects our true nature. Forrest repeatedly demonstrates a freedom that comes from not being burdened by excessive judgment, living in the present. Unlike many characters around him, Forrest rarely lives in regret about the past or anxiety about the future. He simply responds to what is in front of him. ACM teaches that peace is found in the present moment. The movie beautifully reflects this lesson. The ego's complexity. Many characters spend years struggling with guilt, ambition, resentment, and self-doubt. Forrest does not become trapped in these mental loops. ACIM teaches that the ego thrives on complexity while truth is simple. The movie beautifully contrasts these two approaches to life. Trusting the journey. Forrest often takes the next step without needing to know the entire outcome. ACM teaches that guidance unfolds one step at a time. The movie beautifully illustrates the peace that comes from trust. Forgiveness. Without analysis. Throughout the story, Forrest consistently demonstrates acceptance and forgiveness. He rarely dwells on grievances. ACM teaches that forgiveness releases the past and restores peace to the mind. The movie beautifully reflects this principle. Seeing beyond differences, Forrest treats people with kindness regardless of social status, race, ability, success, or failure. ACIM teaches that Christ vision overlooks differences and recognizes shared innocence. The movie beautifully demonstrates this way of seeing. The burden of guilt. Characters such as Lieutenant Dan and Jenny struggle with guilt, anger, and self-condemnation. ACM teaches that guilt is the foundation of the ego's thought system. The movie beautifully portrays the suffering that guilt creates and the healing that forgiveness offers. Purpose unfolds naturally. Forrest rarely pursues greatness, yet his life becomes filled with meaningful experiences. ACIM teaches that when we follow guidance, purpose unfolds naturally. The movie beautifully reflects this idea. Attached love without conditions. Forrest's love is simple, loyal, patient, non-demanding. ACIM teaches that love extends naturally when it is not mixed with the ego's expectations. The movie beautifully reflects this quality. The central reflection. The ego watches Forrest Gump and asks, how do I get ahead? What should I become? How do I control my future? The Holy Spirit watches Forrest Gump and asks, can I trust the next step? Viewed through ACIM, the movie becomes a beautiful lesson in innocence, trust, forgiveness, and present moment living. Forrest symbolizes the mind that is not heavily invested in the ego's endless judgments and fears. The deepest message may be, the ego believes life must be figured out, controlled, and managed. The Holy Spirit teaches that peace comes through trust. Innocence is not ignorance, it is freedom from the need to judge everything. When we release our attachment to outcomes and follow the guidance given in the moment, life unfolds in ways the ego could never plan. Go to mwge.org to find mystical quotes and a brief write-up by David Hoffmeister.